All right, good. Now let's prepare our space for sun salutes. All right, so you want to make sure you have plenty of room to step backward, that you're comfortable in the action of your sun salute. So start with your feet hip distance wide, a good arch in your feet. Hips are back, chest is lifting, our shoulders are back and down, the chin is level. We're going to breathe in and lift our arms up, and as we begin the exhale, we grab elbows, we bend the knees, we bring the chest down. Now, the elbows can rest on the knees and we can pull forward to lengthen, or let the head and the arms hang and let the weight of that stretch the spine. Bend your knees enough so the back of the leg is in a very comfortable stretch. Keep all the things you do comfortable and adapt in any way that you need. If you like, sway the head and the shoulders from side to side as you breathe. Now on this exhale, placing our hands down, we're stepping our right foot back and into lunge, and the left knee remains over the ankle. We're going to lift the right hip, bring balance to the ball of the foot, reach the heel back to stretch the calf, pull the chest and shoulders forward to lengthen the spine. Hold a good arch in that left front foot, and if you like, keep the pressure light on the hands, or for more intensity, your choice, one or both arms can go forward. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, flatten the hands and step back in plank. Belly pulled tight, we reach the chest forward and the hips and heels back. Inhale, and then exhaling, softly lower your knees down. Bring your hips back and toward your heels. Walk the hands forward and let the elbows come all the way down the forehead. Rest down. And from this position, you can sway the shoulders from side to side, which will bring more stretch into the shoulders and into the ribs. Keep breathing deeply into your belly. Now coming part way forward onto the elbows, we can sway our hips from side to side. Deep breath. Now we'll come forward and into upward dog, bringing the shoulders forward to the wrist, lifting the collarbones as we sink the hips. Press the hands and the feet evenly. Pull the collarbones up, take a deep inhale, and then exhaling back into downward dog. Lift up your hips and push your chest toward your thighs with the palms evenly flat and the thumbs gently pulling toward the feet. The head's between the arms. Bring balance to the ball of the foot and lift your heels. Bend your knees. Lift your hips and keep pushing your chest toward your thighs with broad shoulders. If you like, paddle one heel down at a time to increase the stretch in the back of the leg. Breathe deeply. And on this exhale, now we step our right foot forward. So we go to lunge and we put the ankle under our knee. We lift up the left hip, balance the ball of the foot, heel reaches back, chest and shoulders pull forward. Right foot holds the arch. We can use light pressure on the hands or one or both arms reach forward. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, let's step forward, feet hip distance. Press down those heels, bend the knees, and with belly tight, inhale up from the squat. And exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling, grab the elbows, bend the knees, chest coming down. Bring the elbows forward to the legs. Fold the hands, let the head rest, bend the knees like a skier's stance. And press the arms into the legs to move the ribs toward the knees and lengthen the spine. Pull the shoulders toward the hips, stretching the neck. Press your feet and your knees away from each other. Engage the outer hips and breathe deeply into the upper back. Exhaling, now placing hands. Left foot steps back. Now that begins as a lunge, but we're taking it to side angle. So we're going to roll the left heel down, lift the left shoulder up, and bring the right elbow up and onto the knee. We want the hips to remain in the middle of the mat, and we'll move our right knee toward the right edge of the mat to engage the outer hip. We lengthen the right side, shoulder going away from the hip. And we want to feel the arches to the feet. That left foot, little toe to heel edge is pressing. Now if we want, we can bring the left arm behind our back to lift the shoulder higher. And if we want even more intensity, the right arm goes forward. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, hands flatten. We step back in plank. Pull the abs in tight as you lengthen. Chest goes forward. Hips and heels back. Inhale. And then exhaling, softly lower the knees. Hips back toward heels. Elbows, forehead down. And let's walk our right hand a little more forward, letting the palm flatten. Let's sway our chest to the right so the ribs are bowing out and gently pull so we have a stretch. Now breathe to the right side. We want to inflate the lung as fully as we can to stretch its structure, to make it more pliable, to make everything associated with that deep breath more possible. And then exhaling, chest to center, hands even. Now the left hand, walk it forward and sway the ribs left to stretch, gently pulling to stretch. Inhale into that left side. So try and inflate as completely as you can. Stretch the lung and work everything associated with a deep breath. On this exhale, chest to center, hands even. Now we'll slowly go forward to upward dog. Shoulders travel forward to the wrist. Collarbones lift as we sink our hips. Hand and foot pressure even. Collarbones lifting. Inhale. And then exhaling back to downward dog. Lift the hips and push the chest toward the thighs. Palms evenly flat. Thumbs pulling toward the feet and head between the arms. Balance on the ball of the foot. Lift the heels and bend your knees. Lift your hips and chest pushes toward the thighs. Now let's move the shoulders toward the hips, and as we do, the lat muscles engage. When we press our hands and elbows toward each other, pectoral muscles activate. When we make it wide between our shoulder blades, serratus anterior contracts. We can keep the hips lifted, chest pushing toward the thighs as we work those shoulders. We can also paddle those heels up and down. Breathe deeply. And on this exhale, we step our left foot forward to lunge. And then we go to side angle. Right heel down, right shoulder up, left elbow up on the knee. Hips come into the middle of the mat, left knee toward the left edge, and lengthen left side shoulder away from the hip. Right foot, little toe to heel edge. Check that we have good arches. We can bring the right arm behind the back to lift the shoulder higher. And if we want intensity, left arm can go forward. Deep breath. And then exhale, let's step forward, feet hip distance. Press down those heels and bend the knee. Belly tight, inhaling up from the squat. And exhale. Now take the hands to prayer position. Deep inhale. Exhale, push down. Inhale, chest up, arching back. Exhale, forward bend. Right foot back, knee down. Inhaling, chest up, arching back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, knees rest and hips back. Exhale, chest and chin rest forward. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, chest up, arch back. Exhale, step forward. Inhaling up, arching back. Exhale. Hands prayer position, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chest up, arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, chest up, arch back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, knees rest, hips back. Exhale, chest and chin rest forward. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, chest up, arch back. Exhale, step forward. Inhaling up, arching back. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale forward. Right foot back as lunge, but balance on the ball of the foot and bend the right knee. Lifting the chest up, perpendicular. Tighten up the right seat muscle. Pull in the core. Lift the chest. Take the arms and stretch them up, breathing deep. And if you like, you can let the knee come down for more work and back up. And you can do it a second time. And even a third time. Now we're going to take our hands down in plank and step back. Reaching the chest forward and the hips and heels back. Now let the knees come down and pulling the elbows inward. We lower the chest to the Chaturanga Dandasana. And then upward dog. chaturanga, and downward dog. Step your right foot forward into a lunge. And that's your platform for the other poses. And from the lunge, side angle. So the left heel goes down and the left arm reaches forward. You can keep the hand lower, bring the elbow to the knee. Keep your hips in the center, right knee moving toward the edge, shoulders and hips lined up, breathing deep. Now from the side angle, we move to triangle. The left arm points up and we begin to straighten the right leg. The hand can stay low or come up higher. Shoulders and hips need to stay aligned, breathing deeply, long spine. And now warrior two. Bend the right knee over the ankle, pull backward through the left arm. Bring the chest up perpendicular. Chest up, shoulders down. Even reach to the arms and bring the right knee to the right. Tighten those seat muscles. Pull in the core. Lift the chest. And now lift the arms and turn just the chest forward. That left heel stays down. We tighten the seat muscles. We keep the right knee to the right as we lengthen, core engaged. And then exhaling into the lunge and step forward. Inhaling up and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Left foot steps back. As a lunge, we balance on the ball of the foot. We lift the chest up perpendicular to the floor. Tighten the seat muscle. Pull in the core. Lift the chest. Take the arms. Stretch upward, breathing. Stay like this, or if you want, knee toward floor and back up again. And you can do that a second time. And you can do that once more. And now we'll bring our hands down to plank. Reaching chest forward, hips and heels back. And then bring the knees down first to protect the shoulders. Elbows pulling toward the midline as we lower to chaturanga and upward dog. Chaturanga and downward dog. Left foot steps forward, our lunge. And then as we've made that our platform, side angle. Right heel down, right shoulder up, and right arm reaches forward. We could keep the left hand down or up on the knee, hips to the center of the mat, left knee toward the edge of it as we lengthen and breathe. And then we transition. Right arm points up, we straighten left leg, we're moving to triangle. Hand can stay low or come up on the leg. Lengthen, shoulders and hips lining up. And now left knee bends over the ankle. We pull backward through the right arm to bring the chest up perpendicular. Chest up, shoulders down, even reach of the arms, seat muscle tight, left knee to the left, lift the chest upward, and then lift the arms, turning the chest forward, keep that right heel down, seat muscles tight, long spine, and then we're coming down into the lunge, step forward, inhaling up, and exhale. And that's great. Let's stretch our spine. Take the feet wide. Create a little bit of a crease. Lift the chest and shoulders up, the heel of the palm into that crease we bend forward. And on the right side, we're seeing if we can straighten the arm now more that we're warmed up, breathing deeply, and exhaling elbow bends. And the left side, we push to see, can we straighten that arm? Deep breath. Exhaling elbow bends. And now both arms, straightening, tractioning our spine. Deep inhale. And then exhale. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, and come up from that.